How many times has this happened to you? It's the Jubal Show. You open up your favorite form of social media and you see some influencer getting a ton of likes for some ridiculous challenge. What's up, guys? My name's Tyson, and today I'm going to attempt to bang your head into a brick wall challenge.
No, that's so dumb.
Before you get worried about me, don't worry. Last week I lost a ton of brain cells with the hit yourself over the head with a hammer challenge. Let's go! And you look at the ridiculous challenges and think that's definitely not safe. But then again, Tyson and his boys do go viral all the time. And they get crates of Red Bull sent directly to their house. So maybe you should try it. Well, before you fully buy into the next dumb TikTok challenge, you need to hear this. A list of the most dangerous TikTok challenges ever is going viral. Some of them you might have heard of, and some of them you might not have heard of. You might not remember at all. But either way, it's always fun to hear about the things that people do that make you think, are we really as evolved as we think we are? We'll go over them next. It's the Jubal Show.
Proceeded to pull her beanie down over her eyes as she was driving down the road.
Can't imagine somebody purposefully doing something that makes them not see while driving.
And the stakes are so high anyway, but to try and do it in that condition, not being able to see anything, is just extremely dangerous. This is one thing we never thought we'd have to say. Don't drive blindfolded.
Are you serious?
Thanks to social media, authorities do have to issue warnings like that all the time.
Man.
Don't drive blindfolded.
That's nuts.
Don't stick a fork directly into your eyeball.
Wow.
Things like that. It's the Jubal Show. And thanks to one personal injury firm that's crunched the numbers, they've found the top most dangerous TikTok challenges of all time.
Personal injury firm. A whole firm looked into it. That's how much we have messed up on TikTok.
Have people gone to them and been like, I did this on TikTok, please sue them?
Probably. But they've crunched the numbers, and according to them, these are the top most dangerous TikTok challenges ever. And whenever you see these things, you always think like, why are people willing to do this just to get likes on social media?
So tell me why.
We'll tell you what the number one most dangerous TikTok challenge of all time is in just a second, but let's start with some of the other ones. The Benadryl challenge.
Excuse me? I don't know
Do you
this
remember that one, Nina?
No.
I don't remember it either. Victoria, do you remember the Benadryl challenge on TikTok?
Guessing when you take Benadryl, but who would take that much Benadryl? Like, that makes you pass out.
I know, I love it for sleep.
The Benadryl challenge was when people take between 12 and 14 Benadryl pills. 6 times the recommended dose.
Why?
I guess it makes people hallucinate.
Well,
What?
Taking that much antihistamine comes with complications like seizures, heart problems, and coma as well.
Overdose.
But the challenge, the Benadryl challenge, was to take that much Benadryl and then film yourself hallucinating.
What?
I don't remember that one on TikTok.
I don't remember that at all. That's
It's one of the most dangerous ones.
That reminds me of the Ambien challenge. Do you remember the Ambien challenge? It was kind of similar to that.
No, I don't.
This was like a while ago. There was the Ambien challenge, very similar to Benadryl, because Ambien helps you sleep and you get to that state where you're like...
But if you stay awake on it.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why. You stay awake on it. And then
How do you stay...
things.
If it puts you to sleep, how do you stay awake?
Well, that's where
You try to stay awake.
Oh.
And then like weird stuff happens.
That's where it's supposed to get good.
I had an ex-girlfriend that took Ambien and tried to stay awake.
Why?
And by the end of the night, she was walking her iguana. Didn't have an iguana. And she trimmed her entire big toenail off.
Oh.
And I didn't know I was trying to stop her. I was like, I don't know if you should do that. But hey, she had her pet iguana and she was doing her thing. It was really weird.
Yeah,
I
no.
don't recommend that.
That just tracks for your exes.
Doesn't it? It really does.
Iguana, no toenail. Got it.
These are the top most dangerous TikTok challenges ever, according to a personal injury firm that crunched the numbers on how many people have gotten hurt and things like that. The fire challenge.
What? I don't know this one either.
Arson?
The fire challenge is a TikTok challenge that involves putting small amounts of rubbing alcohol or hand sanitizer on your body and lighting it on fire. What kind of a challenge is that? That's the other thing, too.
I'm sorry. People really said, let's see who can light up faster.
Light ourselves on fire.
How many people did that?
Enough people that it made the top, the most dangerous TikTok challenges ever.
This is a scary time to be a parent.
Well, yeah, if you see outside, you look outside and your kid's lighting himself on fire, but what is the reason? Like, do you think you're not going to burn?
I don't know. It's like superhero status. Look at me.
I have no idea.
You will burn.
Yeah.
These are the top most dangerous TikTok challenges ever that make you go like, why? Why would anybody ever do this? And are humans really as smart as we think we are? Probably not.
No.
This one I actually did want to try, though. The milk crate challenge. Do you guys remember that one?
Where you stand on the milk crates?
Yeah, people stack up milk crates into a pyramid and try to climb up it like a set of stairs.
Well, that's kind of
It
funny.
leads to big fails, like people fall all the time. But apparently it resulted in over 8,000 emergency room treated injuries in 2020 and 2021.
What?
Yeah.
That is so many.
I do remember watching those videos.
You do?
I'm a sick person. I really enjoy watching people fall in videos, but like that don't actually get severely hurt. But the milk crate challenge was bad.
Why was it bad? You're falling on the milk crates.
This one guy fell and like was doing somersaults.
Yeah.
And his friends just stand there and watch him. I mean, there was a high pyramid.
It's high, and then those things also are hard too, and then they tumble, so you're just falling down on everything, basically.
I didn't think people would get that far, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
They're not made to hold a person's
No.
weight, not even one.
These are the most dangerous TikTok challenges of all time. We'll get to number one in just a second. But of course, the Tide Pod challenge had to make the.
Of course.
Why?
Yeah.
That's the stupid stunt that had people eating or biting into laundry pods for social media clout.
That one I feel like is one of the most dangerous because if you don't realize it's a Tide Pod, it does look like candy.
Nina, no,
They're
it does
cool
not.
looking.
For like a kid, yeah. Like if you're seeing somebody else eat it on like TikTok or whatever and you're like, oh, this is fun, you don't realize that it's dangerously poisonous.
But if you're a kid and you see someone eating that, you now have to go into the laundry room and grab that out of the laundry basket. We don't want to stop for a second and think, why am I grabbing candy out of the laundry basket?
What if it's not in the laundry basket and it's just laying on the floor?
Well, pick it up. I'm sorry.
looks like candy.
Your parents should have been like, don't put things that are laying on the floor in your mouth.
Yes, that part, yes.
And the number one most dangerous TikTok challenge is actually one that's on right now, the blackout challenge.
Oh, I don't know this one
Blackout.
either.
It involves depriving yourself of oxygen until you pass out.
I remember.
Oh, well,
With the
Nina,
goal
what
of
is the
experiencing a
well?
brief euphoric state.
Jubal, you and I were talking about this not that long ago.
In elementary school, we used
when
to
we
do
were
that,
kids.
yeah.
Why? There
I
was
don't know.
there was a whole like Criminal Minds episode on kids doing this, and it's so scary because people were putting it online. Like they're
Yeah, don't do it.
No,
What is
don't do it.
why? What was the point?
I don't know. I remember doing it. Like your friends would just kind of put their hands
What?
around your neck for a second.
Nina!
And then you would just be like, "Ah," and then you'd either fall down or like you would just kind of like, I don't know. It's very not good for you.
You did it?
I definitely did it, but I
Dang,
didn't
and that
know
was
what it
before
was.
TikTok. You could have gone viral.
Oh man.
It's another Jubal phone prank.
Weekday mornings on the 20s.
Hello?
Keep putting them back in. I'm going to keep taking them out.
Excuse me?
Yep, think you heard me. Hey, Chris, right?
Yeah. Who is this?
This is Pete Eakins. I got your phone number from one of your neighbors. I live down the street from you, and I'm just calling to say keep putting them back in. I'll keep taking them out.
What the hell are you talking about?
I'm talking about the fact that you put your Christmas lights up way too early.
And what business is that of yours?
Well, it's my business because I live on the same block as you, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's
And
my
have you
property,
noticed-
and I
have
can
you
do with it
noticed-
whatever the hell I want?
Have you noticed that since you've been putting them up, one strand keeps going dark every day because a bulb is missing?
You're the one who's been taking these bulbs out?
Yep, every single night. I walk over there, I pluck a bulb right out of it so it puts it out of commission, and then I notice you've been putting them back in the next day. I just keep doing it, and I'm going to keep doing it.
So let me get this straight. So every single night you come onto my property, you trespass on my property uninvited, and you take my property. That's what you're telling me right now?
Yep, that is exactly what I'm telling you. And until you turn those lights off, I'm going to keep doing it.
What the is your address?
Oh, I bet you would like my
We're not
address.
having this conversation on the phone. We're going to have this conversation face to face. Where do you live on our street?
I bet you'd like to know that, wouldn't you?
Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to watch. And when I see you take out the next light bulb, I'm going to come out with a damn shotgun, and then we'll see how twinkle, twinkle you like to be. I'll light your up instead of my house.
Every single day I have to drive by your house at night, and it's blinding me. And you put the lights up way too early anyway, and it's making our neighborhood look terrible.
Well, deal with it, you little piece of I'm going to beat the hell out of you. You do it one more time. Try it. Please try it. Every single week. multiple times a week. I come out, my lights are all messed up, and it's because of you.
Yes, it is. Yep.
This is the kind of thing that I'll call the cops on.
Do you want your bulbs back?
Is there anything else in your vocabulary?
You want your bulbs
Or
back?
do I need to light up your mouth as well?
You want your bulbs back? You want the bulbs back? I got all the bulbs in a box. I got all the bulbs in a box. You want them back?
So what exactly is your end goal here? You're calling me, you're coming onto my property, stealing my stuff, and you're just wanting me to stop. So how about we have a face-to-face conversation? Tell me your name. Tell me where you live. Let's discuss this like men. Can you stop that? That's really annoying.
So you're inviting me to come over to your house?
Yeah. And I would also like to know where you are so I can come to your house. Let's see how it feels when the shoe is on the other foot. How about I come over to your property and start stealing your and start breaking your and start terrorizing your family in the middle of the night?
Hey, Chris, this is actually Jubal from the Jubal Show doing a phone prank on you, and your wife set you up. It's a joke. Hello?
What the hell?
She's actually...
Who the hell's been doing my lights?
Your wife has. She's been taking a light bulb out of the strand every night since you put him up just so she could do this phone call.
Oh, my God. Well, you're a jack for being a part of this, damn it. You know how much money this has cost me for her to just do little stupid pranks? Oh, my God.
Wake up every morning with Jubal Phone Pranks.
It's time for Nina's What's Trending.
Do you believe in psychics? If you do, you might not after you hear about this story. It's a prediction that's got a few of them in a lot of trouble. You'll hear that in just a second, but first, we need to have a moment for a couple iconic ladies. And by that, I mean Miss Piggy and Jessica Rabbit. So, not that long ago, you may have heard that a new movie about Miss Piggy is coming out because Jennifer Lawrence has announced that her and Emma Stone are producing one. So that was cool. Get excited for Miss Piggy. But now we also know that Jessica Rabbit is getting her own movie. If you remember from Who Framed Roger Rabbit, everybody loved Jessica Rabbit. Well, it was owned by Disney this entire time. And so the original creator of Roger Rabbit recently got his rights back to owning the film and the characters and stuff. So he's got this really great idea that he's going to do live action Jessica Rabbit.
Oh, that's cool.
What?
I think a lot of people are going to lose their minds. I mean, if you think about it, back then, all the guys had a crush on Jessica Rabbit. Like, she was everything, and she was a cartoon. Now it's going to be like live action, so it's almost almost real.
Interesting.
I know. So, moment for the icons. I think that's going to be fun. It'll be fun to introduce both Miss Piggy and Jessica Rabbit to a new generation. Now, let's go back to the psychics. So, if you believe in them, great. But there's a prediction that's getting a lot of them in trouble, and it's all thanks to Kim Kardashian. Well, she didn't pass her bar exam, and she's big mad, and this is what she has to say about it.
I'm just letting you guys know that all of the psychics that we have met with and that we're obsessed with are all full of shit. They all collectively, maybe 4 of them, have told me I was going to pass the bar. So they're all full pathological liars. Don't believe anything they say.
Perhaps. I don't know. I never went to college, like I wasn't a very studious person. I didn't study a lot, But perhaps you want to spend time studying for the bar instead of going to psychics and just seeing if they're going to tell you yup.
What? I know, right?
Kind of ridiculous
That
thought.
sounds
Because if they tell you yup, you just didn't do it.
yeah.
I think she's blaming psychics instead of going, yeah, I failed it.
I probably should have studied a few more hours
Right.
than do the reality TV show guys.
Unless I could be mistaken, but I think a lot of people don't pass their bar the first time.
Yeah.
It's
You know?
hard.
Yeah.
It's not easy, which is why when she said she was going to law school and going to take the bar, people were like, do you realize how much of a time commitment that is? Like,
Yeah.
She can definitely do it.
She can.
But you're right. Not many people have passed the bar the first time. So,
It's not her fault.
time in the, like, I mean,
The stupid psychics.
it's their fault.
so I don't know. Do you believe in him still now that she said that? I don't know. It's funny. But that is what's trending.
It's time
To catch a cheater.
only on the Jubal Show.
Sophia is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater, and she's been with her boyfriend Wyatt for a year now, but now she suspects that he might be cheating, so we'll see if we can help her figure it out. Sophia, sorry you have to come on the show this way, as always, but what's up? Why do you think that Wyatt might be cheating on you?
Yeah, so there's this girl, Ashley, and I actually call her Ashley Kissy Lips because she used to leave actual lipstick marks on my boyfriend's car, like he was her property.
Okay. How does she know him?
Yeah.
Just some random girl?
I think she's his ex.
Wait, have you ever asked him about her? Like, hey, what the heck?
Yeah, I mean, he pretty much just tells me that she's completely crazy. Like, she used to leave these, like, flirty notes on his car and everything, and she knows that I'm his girlfriend, and she's just, like, insanely disrespectful.
So she's doing it even though she knows you guys are together?
Yeah, exactly. She's crazy.
Okay. Ashley Kissy Lips.
Yeah.
What else?
Okay, so a couple weeks ago, I saw this smudge on his car door, and I'm like, oh, is Kissy Lips back? And so I went through his car.
Mm-hmm. Naturally.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. And what did I find? I found coconut Burt's Bees chapstick. And my man has literally never used coconut anything in his whole life.
Okay, so you think that's somebody else's chapstick?
Yeah, exactly. Duh.
Okay. So did you ask him about it?
Well, yeah, I asked him about it, and he said that it was mine. And now I'm like gaslighting myself. I'm like, do I use coconut? Like, am I literally losing my mind right now?
So you don't use coconut chapstick?
No, literally. So I'm like, how can you tell me this is mine? Like, I literally don't use that. And I've literally never seen him use coconut anything in his life.
Is there anything else that you found that makes you think that he's cheating?
Yeah, there's a couple more things. So he started getting a call from a blocked number, like, over and over. And at one point I answered it, and it was just someone breathing. And I was
weird.
like, Ashley, is that you?
Mm-hmm.
And then they hung up.
Oh.
No.
Yikes.
Okay. So you're thinking that maybe this Ashley girl is back?
Yeah, pretty much like what else would explain all of that, you know? Like, my spidey senses are tingling, like it's definitely her.
So what is he doing while you're picking up his phone and saying this girl's name?
Well, he was in the bathroom when I picked up his phone. He was taking a shower. So he doesn't actually know that I did that. But, like, there's too many signs. Like, something is definitely going on. Like, I'm literally not crazy. Like, I know something's going on.
Okay.
All right. Well, we'll see if we can help you out, okay? You already told us what grocery store he's a rewards card member at, so we'll play a song, come back, and then call and pretend to be from the grocery store and say that every single month we choose one lucky rewards member who gets a free gift from us, and it's flowers delivered to anybody that they want from our floral department, and we'll see if he sends those to you or to somebody else, okay?
Sounds good.
All right, we'll get you to catch a cheater right after this. If you're just joining us for today's To Catch a Cheater, Sophia is on the phone and she thinks that her boyfriend of a year named Wyatt might be messing around. So we're about to call him and pretend to be from the grocery store that he's a rewards card member at and tell him that he's this month's lucky winner of free flowers delivered from our floral department to anybody that he wants. And we'll see if he sends those to his girlfriend, Sophia, or to somebody else. But before we do that, Sophia, why don't you tell us again why you suspect Wyatt of cheating?
Yeah, so he has this ex, Ashley, who's crazy. I call her Ashley Kissy Lips. She used to leave lipstick kisses on his car, and I found a smudge on his car. And then I found coconut Burt's Bees chapstick in his back seat, which none of us use. And he started getting calls from a blocked number, so I answered it, and I went, Ashley? Mm-hmm. And then they hung up. So I definitely think this girl, Ashley, is back.
All right.
Not cool.
Sucks. Are you ready for us to call him and see if we can catch him if he is messing around?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, here we go.
Hello.
Hi, this is Corbett calling from. I was looking for our rewards card member named Wyatt.
It is him.
Hi, Wyatt, please don't hang up. This is not a marketing phone call. I'm actually calling with a big congratulations. Thank you so much for shopping with us. You're this month's winner.
Oh, cool. You guys give away stuff?
Yes, we do every single month. Maybe you didn't know that. Every month we choose one lucky rewards card member to say thank you very much for being such a loyal customer with a free gift. And this month it's free flowers delivered to anybody that you want from our floral department. It's a $316 value, actually. You've won 36 long stem red roses, a box of candy or chocolate, and a card to be delivered to anybody that you want absolutely free.
That's awesome. Wow. Well, thank you guys.
Well, thank you. All I will need from you would be the first and last name of the person that you want to send them to. And then if you want to put anything on a card, then we'll get the address and we'll be good to go.
All right. It's going to be for, it's going to be for my girlfriend, Sophia.
Okay. Did you want to put a card? Did you want to include a card to your girlfriend, Sophia?
Let's say, I love you even when you're a little dramatic. Yeah, let's say that.
Oh, really? You love me? Even when I'm dramatic? How about when Kissy Lips is breathing into your phone?
Yeah, Sophia, is that you? What's going on?
Hey,
Sophia?
Wyatt, this is actually a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Yeah. Hi, Wyatt. I'm Nina.
Hi, I'm Victoria.
And my name is Jubal. And that's your girlfriend, Sophia, who's on the phone. We do a segment called To Catch a Cheater, where if you think your significant other might be messing around, you see who they send flowers to. And your girlfriend wanted us to see if you'd send flowers to her or somebody else.
No way. I mean, hey, I was right about a little dramatic, as you can see, guys.
Probably not the time to say that, buddy.
Yeah, no. Hey, Sophia.
I'm not dramatic, okay? I know Ashley's back. Come on.
Wait, what do you mean Ashley's back?
Come on, I know she's back. I saw a lipstick smudge on your car, and I found her chapstick in the back seat. And you keep getting calls from a blocked number. Like, I'm not dumb. I know she's back.
She's not back. She's never been back or like anything like that. I met her once. She recently.
Oh, you heard it. You heard it. She's back. I knew it. I knew it.
That's the thing. No, that doesn't mean I did anything. That doesn't mean I cheated on you. That doesn't mean that she's back. She just like threw like.
Okay,
she threw
then what
herself,
happened?
We were at the bar. Like she threw herself at me. Was I close to like doing anything and like cheating? Maybe I was. But the thing is,
it's honest. I mean, he's honest, right? I guess.
Yeah.
I am exactly. But what matters is I didn't. Okay, I took her home because she was wasted. She got naked, but
she got naked.
I can't control her. You know, like girls do weird things. It's crazy. I mean, I didn't tell you because I didn't want you to freak out. I know how you get.
Yeah, well,
clearly, we're
obviously
talking
I have
about
a
this on
reason to freak
the radio.
out.
Well, I mean, listen. Yeah, I would too. I'm not blaming you. I'm just simply telling you why I didn't like tell you like right away because I didn't want you to go and like fight her or something. Because it didn't matter. What?
Yeah, I would too. You know I would.
I know you would. That's why I didn't tell you. I know you would, and you know I would fight for you too. Always. And that's what I did that night. I fought for you by not following that girl into a hotel or like whatever.
You were tempted.
Dropped her off and I'm a man. I'm tempted every day. Like multiple times a day.
Okay.
Oh.
But I don't act on it.
How does that feel, Sophia?
Well, at least I know I'm not crazy and it actually was her. At least he didn't actually cheat on me, but like I'd still fight this.
Yeah. I bet you would. No, I do, but please don't.
It sounds like he likes it.
No, he does.
Yeah, I do. I mean, like, I love everything about Ashley, and like, I'm sorry I made you feel crazy.
You mean Sophia?
And I didn't.
Oh my God.
Okay, Sophia. I'm just like my head is spinning. This is crazy.
What is
like we're talking about.
I'm definitely fighting this.
Oh my God!
All right. Well, so Sophia, you believe him that he's not cheating?
Yeah, I believe that he's not cheating. I mean, like, he's being super honest right now, obviously. So if he did cheat, I feel like he'd actually, you know, like give it up.
Okay.
If I cheated on you, I would tell you. First of all, like, I have pretty strong willpower, so you never have to worry about that. Never. Second of all, like, I wouldn't want to waste your time. If I'm like, if I want to do it with somebody else, I'm gonna go and move on. I'm not gonna like waste your time.
Yeah, whatever.
It's fair, and I'm expecting the same back.
All right.
Yeah.
She's tempted every day.
Get the same bag.
The Jubal Show's to catch a cheater.
Good morning. Can I take your order?
Can I get a tall chai?
A large black coffee.
A what?
Large black coffee.
Do you mean a venti?
No, I mean a large.
He means a venti. Yeah, the biggest one you got.
Venti is large.
No, venti is 20.
Danny.
Yeah. Large is large. In fact, tall is large, and grande is Spanish for large. Venti's the only one that doesn't mean large. It's also the only one that's Italian. Congratulations, you're stupid in 3 languages.
It's almost time for America's favorite trivia game, you versus Victoria. Your chance to take on our own Victoria Ramirez in a game of trivia for John Legend tickets. So call us up if you want to play. 888-343-1061, 888-343-1061. You can also DM us at The Jubal Show or go to thejubalshow.com if you have what it takes to body Victoria in a game of trivia and send her packing on a long, lonely journey to Loserville.
Why? Are you going to let him talk to you like that, Victoria? Okay.
Yeah, I think
sounds like it.
Yeah.
But so call up right now if you want to play. We'll play you versus Victoria next. It's
really
the Jubal Show.
What, am I some sort of a mentally challenged airhead? No, not even. I didn't say that. I was like, why am I even listening to you to begin with? You're a virgin who can't drive.
It's time for America's favorite trivia game, you versus Victoria. Your chance to take on Victoria Ramirez in a game of trivia for John Legend tickets. And let's meet today's contestant for you versus Victoria, Kim. What's up, Kim? How are you?
Hey, good. Thank you.
Are you ready to take on Victoria?
Yes, I am.
Do you listen all the time and do you play all the time? Like, do you play the home version of the game?
Version. I have played Victoria. This is, I think, my 3rd time.
Oh, you've actually played before. Okay. You lost?
And I lost once.
Okay.
And I won.
Oh, okay.
I think I won twice and lost. I don't remember, but I beat her before.
I also she says casually
that you have lost twice.
All right, we're going to send Victoria out of the studio. And Kim, you know how the game is played. You have 30 seconds to answer as many questions as possible. If you don't know one, just say pass. And Victoria has to beat you outright to win, okay?
Okay.
All right. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, she's out of the room. The door is closed. And your time starts now.
What's the official national animal of Scotland?
Beaver.
What is the capital of Canada?
Quebec.
The Great Barrier Reef is located off the coast of which country?
Africa.
What color are school buses in most parts of the United States?
Yellow.
What is the oldest MLB franchise still operating in its original city?
MLB, I don't know. Pass.
All right, got that in. We'll bring Victoria back into the studio. And while she's putting her headphones on and getting ready, Kim, here's a question for you. If aliens landed and demanded that you show them fun, what's the first thing you'd take them to do?
Ooh.
Let's go to Hooters.
I'd love to see aliens.
Yeah. Talking about that.
Get them the wings.
Yeah. Victoria, if aliens landed and demanded you show them fun, what's the first thing you'd take them to do?
I was thinking of taking him to like Chuck E. Cheese or Six Flags.
Okay.
One of the two.
Six Flags. Sounds good.
Sounds kind of fun. It kind of feel like a spaceship, and I kind of get the vibe of like, hey, how does this feel? Like, is this how y'all's trip feels like? Like one of these roller coasters?
They'd be on a roller coaster. They'd be like, this is really boring. Ours goes like Mach 7 billion.
Oh, that's so true.
Disneyland. That's where I would take them, or Disney World. There you go.
Here we go. 30 seconds to answer as many questions as possible. If you don't know one, just say pass, and Victoria has to beat you outright to win, Kim. And Kim, you can tell Victoria when to go.
Ready, set, go.
What's the official national animal of Scotland?
Oh. What are they called? They're like half lions, half dragon, or like, dang it. Griffin.
What is the capital of Canada?
Actually, I don't know if that's right. I don't think that's right. Ontario.
The Great Barrier Reef is located off the coast of which country?
Oh, I feel like that one was wrong too. The Great Barrier Reef. Australia.
What color are school buses in most parts of the United
Yellow.
States? What is the oldest MLB franchise still operating in its original city?
Major League Baseball? Wait,
Yeah.
which one's the largest one operating in its own city? Oh, think. But Red Sox.
All right.
Wait, that what you asked me? I don't know what the
Yeah, I think that was what she asked, yes.
Oh, okay, cool. Thank you.
You going with the Red Sox?
Yeah.
Okay. Can't change it now. It's too late anyway.
Okay. Well.
All right, let's send it over to the scoreboard and see how you guys did with our scoreboard, our social media producer, Gabby.
Kim got 1 correct.
Wait for it.
And Victoria got 2.
Whoa! That's a victory.
Yeah, it is.
Starting a streak.
Kim, I'm so sorry, but Victoria came to play today. You did.
Victoria, good job.
You still got John Legend tickets just for playing, though. All right,
Somebody hose her down, quick.
let's get the answers now with Nina.
Actually, Victoria wasn't too far off with the first question, but it wasn't a griffin; it's a unicorn. Is the official animal of Scotland. The capital of Canada is Ottawa. The Great Barrier Reef is located off the coast of Australia.
Yeah, I want to go so bad. It's dying. I want to go for it. Dies fully. That's so sad. We need to take better care of it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm very passionate about the Great Barrier Reef.
Apparently, that's
no
exciting.
idea.
I didn't either. That's good to know.
Guys, I have so much information about it. We'll talk about it later.
It does look dope. It'd be cool to go there.
Right? And it's dying and turning all white. Like, we have to protect it. Like, why are we not doing more for it? All the fishies live there.
Do something about it.
I've tried going. I don't have money.
Okay. The school buses in most parts of the U.S. are yellow, and the oldest MLB franchise still operating in its original city is the Philadelphia Phillies.
Kim, thank you very much for playing.
Good job, Victoria. I'm going to call back again and try to win next time.
Yeah.
The battle.
Play you versus Victoria the same time every single weekday morning. Remember, if you want to play, just DM us at The Jubal Show or go to thejubalshow.com.
First date follow-up. Powered by the Advocates Injury Attorneys. Online at advocateslaw.com.
Leisha is on the phone today for a first date follow-up, and she's getting ghosted by a guy named James. So in a second, we're going to call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her another date. But first, Leisha, how long has it been since you heard from James?
Yeah, it's been about a week.
And then how many times have you reached out to him in that time?
Yeah, like kind of a bunch. I was texting a bunch. We had a great connection, and we were trying to get together, and I texted a few times, and we had a plan. He canceled. He felt like he needed the weekend to recover. I offered to make him soup, which he declined, and and then after that, I texted him a couple times, see how he's feeling, and nothing.
So did your date happen, or this was after the date?
No. Well, we had a first date.
Okay.
But then after that, nothing happened.
Okay, well, tell us about the date.
Well, we met on Hinge, first of all, and we talked a little bit, and we wanted to go out because we both really like food and travel and stuff, and he's in a band, and I used to sing in a band, so we had a lot of great connections, and so we met for cocktails, and we bounced around and got tacos and ended up at this karaoke place, which was really fun. After karaoke, we went back to his place, and we were hanging out and cuddling and stuff, but we didn't hook up, but there was a lot of affection I felt. Mm-hmm. And in the morning we kissed, and we planned on seeing each other again the next weekend. So that was the date.
Is there anything that happened on the date that could have been awkward or something that would cause him to not want to talk to you again?
So I thought this over a bit, and I think there might have been, which I want to apologize for. And I've been feeling bad about it. So when we were hanging out and cuddling, he pulled out his phone to play me a rough edit of his band's new song. And I was excited to hear it. I was glad he wanted to share it with me. And, because I also have a music background, I didn't feel like I needed to hold back what I thought,
Mm-hmm.
So, I told him, I was I think this is a great idea for a song. I said some of the lyrics were a little cheesy, and, his voice was a little pitchy in certain points. And one of the lyrics in particular was about her love being a sugar rush, eating a box of Krispy Kreme or something.
Okay.
I laughed at that. And then I kept asking him if I made him feel like he was eating a box of Krispy Kreme. And I thought I was being funny. I was joking, and I think I may have crushed him. I don't know. Maybe I took it too far. So I feel like I need to apologize.
Maybe he thought you were making fun of his music.
Yeah.
But it sounds like you were being more playful.
Yeah, no, I was just saying, that's how I felt. That's what the intention was.
Jubal, you are doing music now too.
Yeah.
So like, think about this scenario. Wouldn't it be just kind of cute? Like, are you going to be offended?
No, I wouldn't be. I'm also a super harsh critic on myself, so I'd be like, you're right. The whole thing's crap. I'll throw it out.
You're my Krispy Kreme.
Yeah. I'll start all over. I quit it all. So I would just totally be like, yeah, thanks for the honest feedback. I suck.
Oh, that would also be a major turnoff and problem also. Okay, so maybe he was a little butthurt.
Maybe.
I mean, it might be. So I feel like, I don't know. I feel like we need to get him on the phone. Like, you need to get a third party in to get him on the phone because he's ghosting me. So, like, and I just want to apologize.
We'll try to figure it out for you. We'll play a song, and we'll come back, and then we'll call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting you, and maybe get you another date with Krispy Kreme Boy. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Should we not call him Krispy Kreme Boy?
No.
Probably not.
She did it, and he disappeared.
All right. We'll play a song, come back, and get your first date follow-up next. We're in the middle of our first date follow-up. If you're just joining us, Alicia is on the phone, and she's getting ghosted by a guy named James. So we're about to call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her another date. But first, Alicia, why don't you catch us up on your situation?
Yeah, so I went on a date with this guy, James. It, went really well. We had cocktails and tacos, and we had karaoke and all this stuff. And, we bonded because he's in a band, and I used to sing in a band. And, we have a lot of common interests. And I feel like, and he hasn't texted me back in a week. So, and I feel like something might have gone wrong the night we were on the date. I feel like I might have kind of hurt his feelings, making fun of one of his lyrics, which involves Krispy Kreme, which I kept bringing up. So I don't know. I feel like I might have upset him, and I need to apologize. And also, he's ghosting me. So that's where we are.
All right. Are you ready for us to call him?
Sure.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to James, please?
Yeah, speaking.
James, how are you, man? My name is Jubal. I'm calling from a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Hi, James. I'm Nina, also on the show.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
How are you?
Oh, cool. Wonderful. I'm doing good, man. I don't get many calls from radio, but what's up?
Have you ever listened to the show before?
Yeah, I have.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, have you ever heard a first date follow-up before?
Oh, yeah, I have. Is this one of these things?
First date follow-up, that's a segment where if you're ghosting somebody, they can email us and then ask us to call you and ask why you're ghosting them. Somebody emailed us about you, James.
Oh, boy.
Any idea who it would be?
Yeah, maybe someone, I met someone online like a little more than a week ago.
Is that someone's name Leisha?
Yeah, Alicia. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Alicia emailed us and told us about your date. She said she really liked you, but she's confused. Can you tell us why you're ghosting her?
I really liked her, but man, she's too much. She texted me on Saturday to ask about, well, first off, I got sick, right? So I got sick a little bit afterwards, but not the Rona or nothing, but she texted me on Saturday to ask me about soup. And then again, to tell me good night. And then text me a list of vitamins I should be taking.
Because you were sick.
Yeah, but
Okay.
it was like a trip or a DoorDash, a GNC, the whole bag full. And then, not soon after, asking if I missed her. This whole thing about, if I wanted Krispy Kremes. Asking if I wanted Krispy Kreme. It's a joke about some stupid lyric I made, and I mean just more text on and on and on. I'm not even giving you all.
That was all in one day? That happened all in the same day?
Yeah, and this is someone I had just talked to online. They came over, we cuddled. I mean, it was great. Don't get me wrong, but after all this, just piling on and just happening so soon, I just stopped responding. Because I needed a rest, and I wake up and there's I lose count of 12 text messages from her. I don't respond, but I get even more the next day. Eventually I just block her because I feel like that kind of energy, I felt it gives me a lot of anxiety. And I'm a go with the flow kind of guy. And when it just gets rah, it's first off, it doesn't help me feel better, but then it's this is someone I just met. Sweet girl. I mean, she came over. It was great. The date was amazing. Karaoke was fun. and yeah, like we talked like it was going to turn into something, but then the text, just the messaging, well, it was just nah, it was just a no-go.
I mean, it sounds like she was just concerned because you were sick. Now, granted, 12 and maybe 24 text messages might be a lot in 2 days, but the initial reach out probably was kind of nice though, no?
I mean, I get it. She's very sweet, but it's just someone I just started talking to online, and it just started giving me the vibe that this is the kind of person that's going to give me a whole lot of anxiety. I don't need.
Okay.
So I just wanted peace.
Okay. Well, speaking of peace, James, I will let you know that Leisha's actually on the phone listening and wants to talk to you.
Yeah, hi.
Oh, hi, Leisha.
Do you have a problem getting close to people? Like, do you know how to act when someone cares about you? I was just trying to show you that I cared, and I'm, like, actually a good caretaker in, like, times like this.
I get it, but it's just, we just had one date after a little bit of online conversation, and I just feel, look, you're sweet, wonderful, but I just feel that we're nowhere close to the come over and make me soup stage of this relationship.
Okay, well, you said on your Hinge that you wanted to be intentional about the time we spend together and to prioritize growth, and I feel like I was doing that. So I don't know what there is about this that you wouldn't like.
Can we go further than can we have a relationship first? Can we like have some other, there's steps to this before.
Okay, wait. I'm not ready to be in a relationship with you.
Oh, look, that's not what I said. Okay, that's not what I said. It's I feel there's a little miscommunication here.
Well,
and
I mean, I'm not. Well, you just mentioned wanting to have a relationship first. Like, you talk about me texting a lot, and you're already talking about a relationship. So I don't know what the problem is with my texting when you're like, I want a relationship right now.
What? No, I'm not saying right now. It's just that I just don't want to jump into things that just lead to anxiety and just like already we're checking each other's mental health. Like, I'm just trying to just go with the vibe that we had. That was real good. It just felt like this was just in a different place, and I was just like, I don't want to grow with this.
You are moving way too fast, James.
This took a turn.
Yeah.
Look, I'm all for like all those texts in the soup, but I just feel that there's just a sequence to it that just, rocks my boat a certain way. And like, I'm sorry for miscommunicating or like, just going outside the vibe that we had. And I just feel like we went the wrong direction with that.
Well, James, would you like another date with Leisha? We'll pay for it.
James, just so you know, I will go on another date with you, but I just want to let you know, like, I'm not gonna get together with you right now, just so you know.
Yeah, so like I said, I'm not interested in rushing into getting together right now. I'm sorry about the miscommunication, but I'm willing to give this another go, just as long as we don't mention the Krispy Kremes.
Okay, but we're not going to be, like, dating yet. Like, this is just a date, not like a dating date.
Look, don't worry. I'm not trying to wife you up just yet.
Wait a minute. You want to wife me up? Like, hold on. Why are we jumping to marriage?
I don't think James wants to marry you yet. I think you guys should just go out on one more date and see how it goes, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm down.
All right.
Jubal's first date follow-up.
Do you think you're smarter today than you were in elementary school? It's the Jubal Show.
I hope so.
If you answered yes, it's time to put it to the test because there's a test that's going viral and 92% of adults can't pass it.
Oh.
And it has to do with things that you definitely knew in elementary school. So give me 3 minutes and then we'll see if you are in the elite 8% of adults.
Okay.
Or if you're just a regular dimwit like most of us. Right after this, it's the Jubal Show. Are you smarter than 92% of the other adults out there, or Are you like the majority of us who only think that we know things? It's the Jubal Show.
Ignorance is bliss.
And I asked that because there's a test going viral and 92% of adults can't pass it. And it has to do with things that you definitely knew in elementary school.
Are you serious?
Yep. So it's all things that you learned in elementary school. They say 92% of adults have forgotten these things and can't pass this test.
Just I'm trying to remember what we learned in elementary school.
I just want to point out, if 92% can't pass this test, no one can come for me and you versus Victoria. Because everyone likes to talk crap about how bad I do.
True.
But you know what? Bet you majority of you can't pass this test.
All right, here we go.
Okay, sassy fans.
Here's the test. Let's see how you guys do. And you can only miss 3 of these if you want to pass the test. If not, then you're with the 92% of the other dummies out there.
No.
So if you want to be in the smartest 8% of the people in the world,
I do.
You have to get most of these right. You can only miss 3, but here are the questions on the test. These are things that you definitely knew in elementary school, but most adults have forgotten these by now. Here's the first question. Which of these is not a primary color? Red, blue, green, or yellow? Nina?
Green.
Saying green?
Yeah.
Okay. Victoria?
I'm also saying green.
Saying green. Correct answer, green.
Yeah!
You guys got that one right.
Blue and yellow make green.
We're about to be the 8%.
Remember, you can only miss 3 of these.
Okay.
If you want to be in the 8% of adults who can actually pass this test, because 92% of adults cannot pass this test. How many months have 31 days? 5, 6, 7, or 8?
Yikes. 8?
Nina's saying 8. Okay. Victoria?
What were the numbers?
5, 6, 7, or 8. How many months have 31 days? 5, 6, 7, or 8?
Oh, dang. Okay. You said 8?
Yeah.
I'm going to say 7.
Okay.
You're saying 7, Victoria? Okay. The answer is 7. So Victoria got that one right. Okay, so Nina's got one wrong. Remember, you can only get 3 wrong. If you get more than 3 wrong, you don't pass the test, and you're with the 92% of adults who they say cannot pass this test. And if you get less than 3 wrong, then you're in the 8% of adults who can actually pass this test.
The best part is we're going to use that question in a you versus Victoria, and you will get it wrong.
Which of these was not one of Christopher Columbus's ships?
Bro.
The Nina, the Nino, the Pinta, the Santa Maria.
Okay,
Nina?
The Nino.
The Nino? Nina saying the Nino. Victoria?
Yikes. The Nino.
Pick what?
The Nina,
I know.
The Nino, the Pinta, the Santa Maria.
I think I also want to say the Nino, because the Nino was one of them, wasn't it? I think, yeah.
You going Nino?
Yeah.
Okay. That is correct. The Nino was not one of Christopher Columbus's ships. 68% of adults didn't get that right, though. They thought that there was a ship named the Nino.
Oh, really?
Yep.
That's hard.
I think I have an advantage, though, because my name is Nina. So my whole life, people were like, oh, hi, Nina. Where's the Pinta and the Santa Maria? I'm like, okay. Good one.
Funny.
This is a test that's going viral. And 92% of adults can't pass this. You can only get 3 wrong if you want to if you want to be in the 8% of adults who can pass this test, but 92% of adults cannot pass this regular elementary school test. Which element has the atomic number 3? Helium, hydrogen, lithium, or carbon? Which element has the atomic number 3?
Wait,
Nina?
what? Can you give those again?
Yep. Which element has the atomic number of 3? Helium, hydrogen, lithium, or carbon? I don't ever remember learning anything like that in elementary school.
I don't either,
That's
but
a periodic table, guys.
I feel like I want to say helium, but I don't recall.
Okay. Helium. Nina says helium. Victoria, helium, hydrogen, lithium, or carbon? Which element has the atomic number of 3?
I know it's not hydrogen. Helium, hydrogen. I don't know. Carbon?
You're going carbon? The answer, lithium.
Dang it!
Is the answer on that.
Oh, really?
So Nina's got 2 wrong.
Okay.
Victoria has 1 wrong right now.
You pointed at me so happy.
Nina's got 2 wrong.
42% thought lithium was either a Pokemon or an antidepressant when they asked them questions about this test.
Hold on. I think it is also an antidepressant. While it is a battery, it is also an antidepressant.
People do take lithium for
like bipolar, right?
Yeah, for all kind of mental health things, but yeah.
They're like, wait, what?
We're going over a test that's going going viral that 92% of adults can't pass. You can only get 3 wrong if you want to be in the 8% that can pass this test, but they say most adults can't remember the things they learned in elementary school, and it's proven because 92% cannot pass this test. Here's another question. Who wrote The Great Gatsby? F. Scott Fitzgerald, J.R.R. Tolkien, Theodore Geisel, or Ernest Hemingway?
Bro, I don't know this one.
Nina?
I do know this one, so you go first.
Oh, wait.
So you
I was
going to
say, I don't want to copy you. Is it the Tolkien guy?
J.R.R. Tolkien?
Yeah.
Is that what you're going with?
Yeah,
Victoria?
that's wrong. That's not right.
Nina?
Fitzgerald.
Dang
It is. It's F. Scott Fitzgerald.
Really?
All right, so now both of you guys have two wrong.
Dang
So
it.
you can only have one more wrong answer to spare if you want to be in the 8% of adults that can actually pass this test. What do you call a baby frog? A pup, a tadpole, a hatchling, or a minnow?
Oh, I know this one too. Okay, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Tadpole.
Okay, that is correct. All right, you guys got that one right.
Yeah. I thought they were so excited about knowing this.
I know.
We should.
You should be. You should be, because apparently 92% of adults cannot pass this test. About how many miles is the Earth from the moon? 238,855 miles, 246,792 miles, 338,855 miles, 154,162 miles.
What?
That's a tough question.
That is. I'm sorry, I did not learn this in elementary
I was
school.
going to say, who did?
Okay. Sorry, the numbers one more time.
How many
does that make a
miles is
difference?
the Earth
I know, I
from
don't
the moon? 238,855 miles, 246,792 miles, 338,855 miles, 154,162 miles.
I'm going to just go with 154 for fun.
154 for fun, Nina and Victoria?
I'm going to be honest. I forgot all the numbers you said, so I'm just going to go with A.
Okay. A is correct. So, you got it right with a guess. It's 238,855 miles.
What the number is?
Great guess.
That doesn't count. But let's keep going.
All right. So let's see. So Nina's got 3.
Yeah.
Victoria has 2. Remember, 92% of adults cannot pass this test. So you can only get three wrong. So if Nina gets one more, then she's in the 92%. And Victoria has still a couple more to go. But here's another question. Which planet is closest to the sun?
Oh, no!
Mercury, Jupiter, Venus, or Mars? Mercury, Jupiter, Venus, or Mars?
I don't know.
Wait, yes, I do. I know this.
Which planet is closest to the sun? Nina, Mercury, Venus, Jupiter, or Mars?
I'm just going to say Mercury.
Mercury, okay. Victoria?
I think is it Venus?
Is that what you're going with?
I think so, yeah.
The answer is Mercury. Another guess. Another guess gets it right. And
This is so ridiculous. I wish it was a drinking game.
here's the last question. What is the name for the line that splits Earth in half horizontally? Prime meridian, Tropic of Cancer, equator, or the hemisphere line?
Equator!
Okay, Victoria's saying the equator. The name for the line that splits the Earth in half horizontally. Prime meridian, Tropic of Cancer, equator, or hemisphere line? Nina?
Prime meridian?
You're saying prime meridian?
Yeah.
Okay, the answer is equator. Victoria did it.
Nice.
Take that, people.
Also, they said 1 in 4 adults believe the equator was a theme park ride.
Bro. I knew what it was. I just thought it meant it was hot.
No, come on, the equator. We know this one, Nina.
Yeah, I know. It's where it's hot.
No, it's the middle of the Earth.
I know where it's hot.
It's hot there?
Isn't it hot there?
Oh, it is.
I don't know.
hot there.
All I know is the lines are really long if you want to ride it. It's time for Nina's What's Trending.
Now, here's something you've probably never heard of, and that's a one-day contract in sports.
Oh.
It's happening, and I'll tell you who's signing the one-day contract in just a minute. But first, we got to talk about Hillary Duff being big with the inmates. And I'm talking about jail.
I was like, wait, what?
And we know that Hillary Duff is big in jail thanks to Joe Exotic, otherwise known as the Tiger King.
He's in
he's in prison or
in
jail.
prison, yeah.
I thought he passed away.
The Tiger King?
Yeah, then who died? Wasn't there someone who died that the tiger ate, apparently?
Well, that was the whole thing. Carol Baskin.
Yeah.
Carol Baskin.
Yeah, you're right.
She's the one who died, or she's
No,
the one?
She didn't die, right? No, she didn't die.
Oh,
Carol
her
Baskin's
husband died.
Yeah.
And
Joe Exotic is not her husband?
No, but she was accused of murdering him, but they're all blaming the tiger for eating it. It's the whole thing.
And Joe was trying to kill Carol Baskin.
Right.
But he didn't do it.
Wait.
He never got it done.
Wait, this is funny. You see why Tiger King was so big?
Yeah.
It's so wild.
I kind of want to watch it again.
Because it's so out there.
Why did he want to kill Carol Baskin?
Because she had a competing tiger area.
Yeah, she was competing with him.
They were like, competition and stuff. So money, essentially. Money.
My God.
But he's like, don't play with my tigers. But now he's sitting in jail listening to Hillary Duff. So
I'm with it.
So I guess what had happened was Hillary Duff's husband, or producer, musician husband and producer, tweeted about her new single called Mature. And so then the Tiger King responds and he's like, all the guys in here are listening to it.
Wait, how does he respond? Who is this man?
Does he have like a Twitter?
Yes,
I didn't even know that.
They have access to the internet in jail.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's like certain times.
Do you have like your own phone and have
is there a difference between jail and prison?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a little bit of a difference. Yeah, like
So
a county jail or something. It's county, but prison
is like more intense.
Yeah.
So he's in jail.
Okay.
So just picture this now: Joe Exotic, Tiger King, and all his friends—they're just rocking out to Hillary Duff. This song. Holding onto the bars, swinging their heads.
Yeah.
Drop it. Oh yeah. Don't you just feel like
I like this song a lot?
the bars are always so good. I used to dance in cages all the time back in the day.
What?
Yeah, man, clubs. They would have these cages that you could like crawl up to and like you could dance in the cage and you're like, look at me. Instead of posting thirst traps, you would just dance in a cage.
I think the Duffs are missing an opportunity with their video.
To dance in a cage?
No, to do it in the prison. And have like, Joe Exotic in there and the other inmates like backup dancers.
And then here come the tigers too. Like I feel like there has to be tigers in it too.
Yeah. That would have been cool.
She can do another one. Nobody's
can.
stopping her.
No. And Hillary Duff can do anything.
Yeah.
She can.
I'm a big fan of the Duffster. I don't know why. I've only watched one show with her ever in it. I never watched Lizzie McGuire or anything else, but I've always been a big fan of hers.
Oh.
And I have no idea why.
Interesting.
Both Duffs. Haley Duff is also awesome. I know nothing about her, but I just know that she's cool.
You love the Duffs.
Yeah.
Have you seen the show Younger?
Yeah, that's the one I've seen her in.
The Hillary Duff
she
is
did a
in.
fabulous job, award-winning.
It's a great show.
It was a good show. I liked it a lot, And then I was very excited because I had no idea what it was. And my girlfriend was like, you want to watch the show Younger? I've been watching it. I'm like, sure, I'll check it out. And I was like, Hillary Duff's in it? Yeah! I'm in. I love anything the Duffster's done, even though that's the only thing I've ever actually seen her.
I was telling him about the song when it came out, and he texted me immediately after and was like, dude, the Duffster? Have you heard her new single? I was like, I told you about it this morning.
Yes. Yeah. I heard that on the new music on Spotify, man. I was excited.
Got so excited.
I'm just going to sneak this in really quick while we're celebrating the Duffster. It is Gronkowski. Gronk. He's the guy that's
ain't tough unless it's the Duff.
Okay. Yeah. Rob Gronkowski is the guy getting the one-day contract I talked about earlier. Yeah. With the New England Patriots, so they're letting him retire as a Patriot forever.
Retire as a Patriot.
Wait, but doesn't he already play as a Patriot?
No.
Who does he play as?
Last team he was on was the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
And they let him go.
Well, he's retiring, so now he gets to retire as a Patriot forever. Anyway. Okay, Duffster, we can go back now. That's what's trending.
Jubal's dirty little secret.
Hello?
Hello?
Hey, you have a dirty little secret?
Yes, I do.
Sweet. What is it?
Okay, so me and my husband, we've been married for 4 years. So a couple of our friends who lives next door, their house unfortunately had burned down.
Oh no.
So now they're staying with us, and that's been great. That was wonderful until, one day I was, everyone was out of the house and I was fixing the sheets. But the guy of the couple, let's call him Santa.
Great
so,
name.
So Santa, he was, I didn't know, but he was home, and I walked to the bathroom and he's in the shower, and I saw him, and I ran out. It was embarrassing, but it was. I was noticing what he had, and I couldn't stop thinking about it. So, you know, a couple of weeks go by, and we're home alone, and, you know, we're talking and having fun, and me and Santa, well, let's say he stuffed a couple stockings, and we were
what?
You know,
Santa's so innocent, but not really.
We you know, we started to, you know, have an affair, and it was really fun. But you know, my husband, of course, can't know this, and that's not even the worst
or his wife.
So a few days later, you know, I'm home, and Santa's wife storms in and corners me. And she's just like, I know what happened. I know what you did. And I'm thinking that she's going to, like, slap me. She's going to tell something. And then she started to, like, get a little calm. And she started to, like, ask me questions. Like, hey, how was it? Like, what did you think? You know, how did I feel? Exactly. That's what I said. So I was like, you know, I told her it was fun. It was great. But I was just really confused. So come to find out that they have an open relationship. And she's okay with everything. And I mean, great for me, but the only person who in my house who doesn't know is my husband. So, and of course, I can't let him know that. So, yeah, that's my secret.
Girl, I think you ruined Santa for me. Wow.
Well, thank you for telling us your dirty little secret.
Merry Christmas.
No problem.
What's your dirty little secret?